All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin up movement in Doge. Dogecoin up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin up movement in Doge. Dogecoin 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Friday. How's everybody doing? The market's not doing well. Very bearish today. And I'm wondering whether the prediction that I made about the first week of September is already happening. So that's that. That's how I start. Not great, but weakness in the markets. Now, this is the Friday before Labor Day weekend here in the United States, and we had a lackluster stock trading day today, and crypto was down as well. And with crypto down, of course, that means the market makers pushing the price down. We got some whales probably selling again on the Bitcoin side. Stupid Bitcoin. That doesn't help. Yeah, so that's what we got. Now, in this morning's video, I made a 2-year outlook. I was thinking last night, I was like, I get so many questions. Hey, Kriss, what's your price prediction for this year? And how low are we going to go in the bear market next year? Again and again and again. I said, okay, here's what I'll do. On my Friday video, I'm going to make a 2-year outlook video. And then anytime anyone asks me those questions, I'm going to say, yeah, go watch that video. Go watch that video. So the reason for the video was 1, to inform you, and 2, to help me out. When people ask those same questions over and over again, I can say, yeah, go watch that video. Because I can't answer that question in like 1 minute. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. It takes a bigger, framework to show how all of these things work together. So, but anyway, I told you what I thought. Now we have weakness in the market today to talk about. So let me drop down here in the corner. And look, it's not great, right? It's not great. It's like, Joe, what is going on? What is going on? Oh, it's one of those days, right? And then we got, of course, the McDonald's bros saying, that next pump, it's going to melt faces, right? Going to melt faces. That next pump. Meanwhile, we're all like, oh, God, do I got to get a job? Do I got to go work at McDonald's? What? I got to go work at McDonald's. Oh, no. Meanwhile, we have Bit Origin, again, paying Mario Nofal for another nice Dogecoin post. You know that they're paying for that, right? Mario's just not posting this to post about Dogecoin. No, this is getting paid by Bit Origin. Doge isn't just a meme coin anymore. Bit Origin is betting $500 million on it. Wow, that sounds pretty good. 3,000 plus merchants already accept Doge. It's 3,000, really? There's 3,000 merchants that accept Dogecoin? I haven't seen that. Meanwhile, Doge OS unlocks smart contracts, NFTs, and payment apps. X Money is stacking licenses, although they haven't done anything in 6 months. Crypto payments are getting real. Doge is fast, cheap, ideal for tips, remittances, and online payments Bit Origin is leading with an up to $500 million Dogecoin treasury, 70.5 million Doge at an average cost of 22 cents so far. They are building one of the first institutional Doge frameworks to give shareholders real exposure. That's not a meme, that's strategy. Of course, then we go to look at their stock, right? Because you think, oh, that sounds pretty good, right? That sounds really good. And their stock is like dumping. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So for those that wanted to buy Bit Origin stock, guess what? It is back in the 30s. 39 cents for BTOG. So all this great news, and it just gets, the stock just gets beaten down. So Dogecoin, it's not prime time yet. Not prime time on Dogecoin. Meanwhile, I'm not selling. I'm not selling. This doesn't scare me. And CZ says, things to avoid in crypto. Selling the dip. Right? You don't sell on the red candles. No. No. You don't sell on the red candles. I'm not selling. So, patience. Patience, my friends. Yeah, the charts aren't looking good, but patience. Meanwhile, Dogecoin ETFs, there's some new approval laws, rules that the SEC is following, which could make the whole process go a little faster. But, I mean, this is all still happening, right? It's all still happening. But it sounds like there's new rules, could be a win for crypto. Unfortunately, we already have all these ETF applications already out there following the old rules. Excuse me. And we will just have to wait and see how that all plays out. But there is an updated graphic on, and sorry, it's not really clear, because there's so many crypto ETFs that have been applied for now. I mean, look at them all. They're huge. This list just like goes forever and ever. So Jay Seifert has updated the list and now has a complete list with everything in it. And the first Doge one is the Grayscale Dogecoin Trust conversion to a spot ETF. And that final deadline date is October 18th. It's October 18th. So that is one that we're watching very closely, is October 18th. The pinger is going off. Listen to that pinger. We got the pinger going off. We'll check on that in just a second. And then the next Dogecoin one is this one here, Bitwise, that is November. Now they could, what they did with Bitcoin is if there was one later, they would approve it faster and bring it up together with the Grayscale one and approve them together. So that might happen. So we will see. So that's what we got going on. Bitcoin has dropped below 108. It is now 107,880, 860. And so those are probably Bitcoin pings that we're hearing, because Bitcoin is now at the low of the day as we speak. Not great. Not great, guys. Doge is trying to hang on to 21 cents here, trying to hang on to my support line. And again, Bitcoin is not helping there. So Let me just take a quick look. Yep, those were Bitcoins. 316,000, 214,000, 220,000, 165, 100. Oh man, just getting wrecked. All these Bitcoins. Look at all these Bitcoin. Jeez. That was a lot. That was like a couple $1 million right there, gone. So Bitcoin going down. Going down. So how about the Crow token? Crow token, you know, it did have sort of two sell-offs, but it's holding up right now, 27 cents right now. But yeah, it got very frothy up here at 37 cents. So a bit of a pullback after a big run, but still much higher than it was here on Wednesday. Still higher. So best you can do is just ride through this stuff, you know? You just ride through it. So thank you, Maramella. Appreciate it. We're just slowly building. Great community. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much. It's a Labor Day sale. There you go, Christian. We got a Labor Day sale going on. Hey, Duchess. Aloha to you. 20.9 and I'm buying big. Any Doge 20 cents and below is like free. Buy the dip. DW, your DG1 home miner just arrived. Awesome. Love to see some pictures. If you can post them on the YouTube community, that would be awesome. Got to see that. It's going down. Sell it all. What's up, everyone? How you doing? It is buy time. It's coming. They heard me talking about that CME gap on Bitcoin. Oh, no, it doesn't have to fill. It doesn't have to fill. It doesn't have to fill. Smash the like, subscribe, everyone. Thank you, Sunshine. Appreciate it. Reminding everyone. Good afternoon. I'm taking this red day as a sign the Red Sox are going to continue to win. Well, the Red Sox are going against the Major League Baseball's best pitcher tonight, and they're starting a rookie. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It sounds bad. Starting a rookie against the league's best pitcher. But hey, that's why you play the games, right? Anybody can win any day. Ping, ping. Yep, we got that going on. Everyone knows you don't sell on a red candle. But you buy on a big green candle. People do that. There will be a day when you all wish you could have bought at 21 cents. Hey, Nick, all of my price predictions are now in this morning's video. This morning's video. My 2-year outlook. When $18. You're going to be watching to buy on the dip? I know that there's going to be lower prices, it looks like, than what we got now. Not selling, buying the sale. Labor Day sale. Selling the dip is for quitters. We're doing fine, down, but keep buying. Holding until we go up, not scared. Yep. I'll buy all the way down. I actually read the title of the video as Crypto Dumpling. I'll have a crypto dumpling for dinner. We aren't dropping like crazy, but we are still, I mean, it's pretty weak. It's pretty weak. So if Doge goes back below 21 cents, it just touched 20.99 here. We'll see. I've got a job, so I'll be working till I get rich or I hit 70 years old. One way or the other, right? You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Yeah, we still have that PPI coming on September 5th. We had numbers today that were as expected on PCE, core inflation. The numbers were as expected, but the market still dumped. So, is Bonk having a crow moment? There was some good news about Bonk. I haven't looked at it. What's Bonk doing? Oh, hello. It's just a bad time to be doing this, though. This is a bad time for Bonk to be doing this with the whole market dumping. It goes on a run and then, bad timing for Bonk. Yeah, Bonk is, what was the news on Bonk? I saw it, and it just happened today. I think it was something to do with like World Liberty Finance or something. Was that what it was? Bonk, WLFI. Was that what it was? Seems like Bonk is about to partner with Trump's World Liberty Finance. That sounds like that's not real news. You can now find Bonk Liberty Finance in their web alongside WLFI. How do we know World Liberty Finance is launching a stablecoin on Bonk? Higher ups at World Liberty Finance have been constantly interacting with Bonk.fun. So there's something going on with World Liberty Finance and Bonk. So I don't know. We'll see. But again, a bad day to be doing it while the crypto market is dumping, to have this nice pump and then it just gets rejected. Rejected. That's too bad. Bitcoin is weak, my friends. Weak. A Labor Day sale it is. Got emotional and bought 10,000 Crow at 36 cents. Oh, Byron. Yeah. Yeah. It was hot. Crow was very hot. Put in another limit order at 21. I think it's going to hit. Hey, Doug. Glad to have you here. Hi, Nazmal. How are you? How low is this going to go? Well, that's what we're watching. We've got negativity right now. And we always have the first week of September, there's a dip too. And I don't know whether next week's dip is going to be worse than what's going on now or not. Because I did say, right? that we were going to drop below 21 cents. And it just did. I wasn't expecting that till next week, though, but I knew it was coming. So give me some inspiration. This is where you make money later on. Exactly. And if you watch my video from this morning, my 2-year outlook, if you watch that video, you'll be very bullish. And it's not just me saying it. Jordan Cameron. I was watching him and I'm just like, I got to make a video like that. Show you guys what I'm thinking. So you go after the stream, you go to my channel and you watch this video that says the Dogecoin crypto 2-year outlook. Watch that video. That one of my best videos, I will have to say. It is one of my best videos. I've been putting out banger after banger after banger. And today's is a good one. There's a lot of ETFs. HBAR. HBAR has Canary and a Grayscale. Now, those will not come until November, according to this. November is the final SEC deadline on those for HBAR. And for those just coming in, this is a new list by Jay Seifert of Bloomberg. And this is a more complete listing of all of the altcoin ETFs that have been applied for. There's a lot. There's a lot here. So, and there's the Grayscale Dogecoin one. Final deadline, October 18th, right there. October 18th. It's the final deadline on that Dogecoin one. So that's the main one I'm watching is Grayscale. You have your bank account ready to buy Doge. If you sell, I will buy. The Mets will win the World Series. Nobody's predicting that. I don't know anybody who's predicting the Mets are winning the World Series. The rookie the Red Sox are starting is the #2 prospect in all of baseball for pitchers. Yeah, he's going up against who is now the best pitcher in the Major League Baseball tonight. So he's got a fresh arm, exactly. Fresh arm. But yeah, Skeens is amazing. So that's going to be a fun one to watch tonight. Another morning video. Good one. Thank you, Sunshine. Yep. Hashtag another one. I will buy at 19 cents. You know, I don't know if we're going to get that low, but I don't know. Right now, we're like, this is our upward sloping support line. We dipped a little bit under it on Monday, and now we dipped a little bit under it on Friday. And so we're watching, right? What's going to happen here? We're watching this. But this is on Doge. Again, we had all these higher lows earlier in August. Then we chopped around, but the chopping around has kind of had this downward, little bit of a downward channel with it, right? Kind of downward, right? So that's not good. Some will call that a bull flag. And I'm like, no, it's just going lower. It's really just going lower. So we're at an inflection point right now. We're at this inflection point right now. Let me change the color of these two. Let me just make them blue. So we're going to see what happens there. This is on a 4-hour chart. We're watching that. Yeah, bonk in the green, but Still weak because of the overall market. No, it's not. I don't think this is tariffs right now. I don't see anything new on tariffs. I think it's just a Friday before a holiday weekend here in the United States, and markets are just down today. They're just down. How low can you go? Lower support on the flag is about 16 cents. Yeah, that's what Khan's been saying, 16 cents. I get it. Doesn't mean it has to happen. The system will crush me, Pepito says. Bonk is hanging on. Yeah, I know. Read the room, Bonk, really. Come on, Bonk. Read the room. Hey, maybe it'll just have this little pullback here, then go higher, right? Maybe it'll just do that. Little pullback and then higher. Let's do that. Come on, Bonk. If Bitcoin gets back up over 108 and starts going back up, that should be good for Bonk. Who's buying, Angel? Right. I was expecting Labor Day to chop a penny off our price, maybe more. Maybe it's happening sooner. My thoughts exactly. Top three from yesterday. Doge, Bonk, and Pengu. Exactly. Those were from yesterday. Good timing, Matt. Hey, absolutely. You're into crypto early. This whole crypto thing, you're early. Maybe come down to the monthly support. The monthly support. Like on the monthly chart, you think there's support? Excuse me. We're still green for the month of August, barely. Barely. So this is the World Liberty Finance launch. Is it on the 1st or the 2nd? Because the 1st is Sunday. I heard the 2nd. Oh, excuse me. So I heard the 2nd. So I thought Bonk was just a token on Solana, but then someone made this Bonk.fun type token launching platform. Technically, I don't know how it all works. Yeah, let's just blame Trump and World Liberty Finance for all of this. Exactly. Emotions are bad. Robinhood limit buy executed at 21 cents. Will Crow go down to 21 cents? Crow is leveling off at about 28 cents right now. For it to go all the way down to 21 cents, now that it's retraced from 38 high to 28, that would be pretty bad. So I'm holding on that. You're hearing Bitcoin into the 90s. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, Jay. Yeah, what about that 2-year framework thing? Yeah, we talked about the Micah Parsons thing yesterday, low roller. It's pretty crazy for both teams. I mean, the Packers just gave up 2 number-1 draft picks for a guy who they're going to pay boatloads of money to that hasn't been working out. He hasn't been practicing. He's not ready to start the season. He could blow a hamstring, right? Trying to overdo it. And for a guy he's just an edge rusher. That's all he does. He just goes after the quarterback. They put a tight end on him, right? With a tackle. They eliminate him, take him out of the game. What did the Cowboys do? They just saved themselves $60 million this year. That's what they did. And they get 2 number-1 draft picks. I don't think that's a bad move for the Cowboys. I mean, it looks bad at first, but once you get into it, you're like, yeah, it's really not too bad. I think it's a good move, actually, that the Cowboys did. I mean, the guy was holding out for more money, so trade his ass. Edwards in El Salvador. I heard you can use your Bitcoin to pay for things in El Salvador. I just heard that. Hello, Anisha. Khan, I could say that about you too. I could say that about you too. So be careful. Be careful. Yeah, you can use your Bitcoin in El Salvador, but yeah, is anybody accepting Dogecoin down there? That's a good question. Oh yeah, it's a good one this morning. 2-year outlook on crypto, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, ETH, total market cap, Bitcoin dominance. Covered it all. Only Bitcoin, Edward says. We're cooked. See you in 4 years. Not according to my video this morning. Mets for life. If it dumps way more, I'll buy till I die. It was packed really good. Yeah, when I was watching a video from last January, somebody got that miner from ElphaPex, and the packing was amazing. So yeah, we'll check that out. Yeah, the game's probably going to be delayed, the Red Sox game. That's my guess. I'm guessing it's going to be delayed, but they're going to get it in later. Just the wicks, exactly. Just the wicks. The data was the PCE core inflation data. That was today. But it wasn't bad. Everybody's looking at DW's miner on the YouTube community. Well, I got to look at this too. I got to look at it too. If you guys have your YouTube app on your phone, you can click on my channel, and then you click on visit community, and you guys can post there. There it is, ElphaPex. Huh? I like it there with me in the background. I like that picture. That's good. Yeah, it's just like a normal PC size. Exactly. Normal PC size. Nice looking little machine. Yep, I can't wait to get mine. Awesome. I did hear, though, it does blow out some warm air, though, which will be good in the wintertime, but not so good in the middle of the summer. The market is getting ready to sell off assets so it can buy wedding gifts for Taylor Swift. No, support line means just connecting dots on how low something is traded is a support line. That's all. Oh, right. Heard Taylor was getting married. It was overshadowed by the 12-year-old girl in Scotland thing. Yeah. Well, she was 14 years old. Her daughter or her sister was 12. She was protecting her sister. Classic UK. Exactly. Lost. Hopefully it starts up. Right. Just hit it with a hammer. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know. Just a little tickle in the throat here. I'll power through. I could get a drink. I could get a drink. Kriss has drinks in the house for the weekend. So I could get a drink. Yep, I agree, RR. What's going on there is just a sneak peek of what all those countries, if they don't stop what they're doing, could turn into. People believe the Packers won the trade. Without looking into it too deep, you might think that. But we'll see if Micah's ready to go. You're okay with the Packers dumping their first-round picks? Because they're bad at drafting grid players. The Cowboys traded Micah Parsons to buy more Dogecoin. You can't blame Micah Parsons for holding out. No, he signed a contract, low roller. You sign a contract for so many years, you are under contract. You signed that contract. He held out. The Cowboys traded his ass. Now, he's going to make a crap ton of money for Green Bay now because Green Bay was willing to take a chance on him, but Jerry Jones wasn't having it. So, if the Packers make the playoffs and win the Super Bowl, Dallas will only get late first-round picks. Right. But they're still first-round picks. I don't think the Packers are going to be that great. Jordan Love is their quarterback. They're not going to win a Super Bowl. They're not going to win a Super Bowl with him. So, looks like a mini tower, yeah. When I first heard that too, low roller, that's the first thing I thought was, why would Dallas trade him to the Packers? They play every year against each other. They should trade him over to the AFC. In New England, the fans were here were like, we could have gotten him. No, we weren't going to pay him all of that money. There's no way. No way. No, I don't. I'd love to have him as a player, but we weren't going to pay him. There's no way we were going to pay him. So the airflow on the ElphaPex DG1 home miner is only out. There's no big fans that are sucking in room air. It's liquid cooled. So it's quiet. There's only some heat that comes off. That's all. We got a new member, GZHZ. Welcome to the family. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. You see the pics. I got some Modelos for the weekend. We're just having a little rainy day today. The rest of the Labor Day weekend is going to be beautiful. GZHZ is preparing for the September dip, hoping to see Bitcoin down into the 90s. Right now, Bitcoin is weak. 107,750 right now. 107,750. So I am going to go get a drink. So with that, which one should I play? We'll do this one. Enjoy, everybody. Cheers.
Let's move on to Bitcoin, shall we? That's a virtual
Bitcoin has now almost overtaken
an all-time high this week of $900. Now, at its peak, if you have invested $1,000 a year,
That's always a fun one. That is always a fun one. An oldie but a goodie, right? Right, Ryan? An oldie but a goodie. Cheers, everyone. I have a drink on a Friday, and it's just because I got an itch in my throat. That's all. It's just because I have an itch in my throat. All right. What did I miss? Imported beer. Yes, Modelo. Actually, the price was on sale still. There wasn't any big tariff on it, so no big tariff. Cheers. Ryan hit his limit order at 21.1, so it can go up. Powerball is now $1 billion. Yeah, I don't care about Mega Millions. It's all about Powerball. So I played Wednesday, and I got 10 tickets for $20. I hit a Powerball on one of them, so I got $4 for that. And then I matched 3 numbers on another one, and that gave me $7. So I made $11. I made 11. Oh no, I spent 20. I actually lost $9. I lost $9. But I was in the game. Yeah, I'll play again. So Sunday morning is when I plan on doing my September price prediction video. If you don't see that on Sunday, that means I won Powerball. Okay? That means I won. If you don't see the Dogecoin September price prediction video on Sunday, that means I won the Powerball. I'll still do a live stream. So I won't forget you guys. Can you imagine winning $1 billion and then just still live streaming on YouTube? Cheers. Cheers. We're still vibing on a red day because why not, right? I mean, we could just look like this guy, right? Oh, wait, this guy. We could just look like that, right? You want to look like that? I don't want to look like that. Like, no. Oh. Selling all my Doge to buy as many Powerball tickets that I can. Going all in on the Powerball. I know, right? Got to take care of that itch. Exactly right. It's medicinal. This is medicinal here. You'll start playing Mega Millions when the jackpot hits $1 billion. Yeah, but that's $5 a ticket, right? Oh. Hey, I know, right? I'm just like, wow, I matched 3. How much is that worth? I thought that was great. 3 out of the 5 numbers there I hit. $7. I'm just like, really? That's all? $7? Oh. But you got to play to win. That's right. No. I would not delete it. I'll tell you, live streams will be a lot more fun. Massachusetts man wins millions. Yes. I wouldn't tell anyone if I won the lottery, but there would be signs. Like a gold Doge statue in my yard. In Massachusetts, you have to do a news conference. And your name has to be public. That's just the rule. KrissPax rigs the Powerball. Oh. I will look like that guy tomorrow setting up the miner. Can't wait to hear how it goes. It's supposed to be really easy. You just plug it in. And then you set up your mining pool. And then you're mining. That's it. You're going to play one ticket. One $5 ticket at $1 billion. If I see that a whale dumped 950 million into Doge, then you'll know. What is the what's the cash only? What's the cash only? 453. So all you'll get is 453. That's all you're going to get. The billion is if you have it paid out like over 20 years. But if you take the cash up front, that's only 450 million. Only. Yeah. I don't know. 450 million. I don't know about that. Doge trying to hold on. Even the dancing Doge can't help it right now. The dumping is continuing. Crow, 28 cents, trying to hold on. And I'm keeping my eyes on Bonk as well. Bonk. Oh. That new candle is not doing what we wanted it to do. Bonk is now back in the red on the day. That's too bad. Bad timing on that Bonk news. If I had bought Bitcoin instead of lottery tickets, I would be a millionaire. Harold. Ugh. Oh. At least you didn't buy more with your $7 and lose 26. I am buying more. Buy more for tomorrow's Troy. I'm still in the game. Come on. Nobody will accept Dogecoin as payment. Cash only. Will I be giving away $1 million? I'd be giving away something. I don't know how much, but I would be giving away something. Can I bet my entire wallet it'll be someone from California? There's a Polymarket bet on that. Like what state the winner is going to be from. I have heard about how slow the California Coastal Commission is in approving projects. Yes, I've heard that. They block or slow down so much development. Yeah, if I post a picture of a yellow Ferrari on X on Sunday, and then you'll know too. Oh. You work in security? I need protection. You want to be my security guard? Yes, you have to pay taxes. All lottery wins are taxed. I don't know how much. But yes. Oh, yeah. No, they take the taxes before you get the money. So you think you win 450? No, you don't. You don't win 450. You don't get that much. The state's going to take their taxes before you even see that. Maybe 300 is what you end up with or something. Dogecoin. It's about to break below 21 cents again. Well, we're dreaming about $1 billion in Powerball. Dogecoin, Bitcoin down. Ooh, 107.5. Bitcoin's down even lower. ETH trying to hold on. Solana down lower, almost hitting 200. So, not good. Not good. If you give a family member $1 million, yes. Yeah, they get taxed. I think the limit on giving is 20,000. Anything over 20,000 gets taxed. Something like that. Lottery winnings are not taxed in Canada. Too bad I don't live up there. Ugh. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You could go work at McDonald's. Because we got to get through, right? We got to get through September. September's going to be some dog days there. So, again, no big rip in crypto. I'm not predicting until late September, probably October. And I've been very consistent about that since January 1st. That is what I predicted. I am still on that. But meanwhile, you got to live, right? You got to live. So, we are bouncing the first week of September. Mark my words. All right, Angel. I'll love it when I see it, but I'm not expecting that. Not expecting that. You got to sell some feet pics. Oh. An aunt and a nephew were fighting over a Canada lottery ticket. The aunt signed the nephew's name. So the nephew wants his, well, that's just stupid. They try and play games like that, and then just don't play games. It is what it is. You pay the tax. Whatever you end up with is golden. It's more than you can possibly ever dream of having. Oh. $1.85 for what, Joseph? $1.85. Oh, that's from my 2-year outlook, right? It's not off the table. If it hits a fib line. If you're into fib lines, Joseph, if you're into fib lines, yeah, I figured that out. I thought about it, and I was like, yeah. But again, my green box did not go up that high. But the fib line, right? If you do the fib lines, fib retracement lines, that would be the target. Yes, I'm a bear today, but I'm trying to keep it light, and I'm having a drink. So there you go. You're not annoying me, and I'll need security detail. I will need security detail. You pay taxes, but you can also file your losses. Yeah, security. What was the time frame? Oh, you have to watch the video, Joseph. You got to watch the video. Hey, Kilmar. Stuck at work? Wish you could have a drink? Take a sip for me? All right, Kilmar at work. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to Kilmar. Ah, that is a good drink. They need to take out that leverage at 20.9. I imagine you looked at the heat map. There's probably a ton of leverage just sitting there. We did look at it the other day. I remember looking at it. Oh, there's some big Bitcoin leverage down here too. 107.4, 107.2. Millions and millions of dollars. That's going to be gone. Doge. What does Doge have down here? I need to zoom out. $2.6 million at 20.9. $2.6 million. Got some leverage. 2.6 mil. I can see that happening. Some is a bear. Yeah, Kriss is a bear today. Kriss is a bear. I still think the rate cut's going to happen because I called it 8 months ago. I called it 8 months ago, so it's going to happen. Hey, KB. Patience, exactly. If Kriss is recommending his morning video, it could be the greatest morning video of all time. It's right up there. It also allows me to very easily answer people's questions when they ask certain things, because I just say, go watch that video. Because there is that ulterior motive that I had when I made that video was like, I'll just refer people to that, right? Just go watch that video. The video was fire, fire, fire. Are we cooked? No, it's just short term. September 8th is your birthday, Jack. And there shall be a pump on September 8th. Awesome. September 8th was my wedding anniversary. Was September 8th. Yeah, I remember that day. What do we got going on? Solana, $234,000 on Solana. Just lost. Taking out the long leverage. Did the Fed rate cut go down? Let's see. Let us see. Last I saw was about 85. 18 more days. 87. So nope, it's hanging 87. One day ago it was 86. 1 week ago 84. So yep, 87. That still sounds like a rate cut to me. The pinger. Oh, XRP. ETH. $2 million on ETH. That was a big one. OKX. A $2 million ETH trade. Just got wiped. Oh, ETH wasn't that low. Oh, that's an exchange playing tricks. 43.11. No. Who the heck did a $2 million? They must have had some huge leverage on that for that to get taken out right there. That must have had huge leverage on it. Bitcoin. There's no way 1069 on Bybit. Somebody just lost at a liquidation price of 1069 on Bitcoin, and the price isn't anywhere near that. Total manipulation. Oh, Chadwick, told you. Tell me that in December, okay, dude? But you're not getting away with that now. Sorry. That's all you get for today. In fact, here's what I say to that, Mr. Chadwick. So there you go. I have sound effects now. Limit order just filled. Yeah. Dogecoin's just flirting with 21 cents. A little dip right there, 20.98. Waiting for next week, the grand dip finale. I'm getting more video with auto dub translation. Yeah, I've seen that. It's a new thing YouTube is doing. IOTA. Who's talking about IOTA? Do your own research. IOTA is like an old coin. It would be irresponsible of the Fed to not rate cut, wouldn't it? After all this? Yeah, I think they're going to do it. Chadwick, the 20 EMA is just a line on a chart. 20 SMA, 20 EME, 50, 100, 70, 62, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right, 20.9, it's coming. They're going to wipe it out, Adam. Sonny's loading up bags. Boo. I know, right? Got my sound effects. Thank you, Javier. When there's blood in the streets, what do? Buy, buy, buy. Buy, buy, buy. Bitcoin and ETH. I bet once October high hits, they will mysteriously not be present for the streams. I know, right? Exactly. No, I'm not doing the auto dub thing, low roller. I'm not doing it. I did not sign up for it. I know Bitcoin was more of a dip today than a lot of altcoins. If we look at Bitcoin dominance, we'll see that it's kind of, since this morning, it's down. So yeah, alts are outperforming Bitcoin today. The Fed won't cut rates until everything goes to zero. Hey, Novex. Do you think I should get out of SHIB? As soon as you see one of those big green candles, it's time. It's time. Stack up your Robinhood buying power. Indeed. Peak has been doing all right, Luca. It's been dipping between 6 and 7 cents. It's been hanging. I haven't seen it today. Am I going to be upset? 6.4. It was holding up well up here. 6.97. But yeah, this afternoon, not good. Or this morning, I guess. But yeah, it's right where it's been. It was lower last week. So still not great. I follow them on X and they're working. They got a lot of things going on. Just the price of their token is not doing well. If you can't take the heat, stay off the blockchain. You 10x'd on peak in the wrong direction. Yeah. Yeah, how about the Trump token, huh? Trump. $8.25. Yeah, I got out of that one. And I bought into Pump, which is up. Pump is up. Let's go. Doge is down. Here's hoping Doge weathers the September storm. Good night, R. Crashing slower. However you want to say it. You think SWE bottomed out, CDC? $323. Nope. It can go lower. It can go lower. It is now back where it was in July. Support at 283. 283. Yeah, the Dogecoin support is at 18 or 19 cents right there. 19 cents. On the 4-hour chart. Right now, it's just kind of hanging. Looks like a good moment to buy some more Doge. How's my portfolio? The portfolio is still over $30,000. So it's doing okay. It's still up 200%. Still up 200% despite the pullback. Still, the only one that's in the red is Stacks. But then again, we bought that. That was just a rotation from Matic over to Stacks at a time when probably shouldn't have been buying, should have held, should have sold the Matic and waited for the bigger dip to come instead of just buying into something else right away. But that's all right. Everything else is up, up, up. And for those that don't know, this is a portfolio from 2 years ago, just buying things live during live streams, bought all of this crypto during the live streams. Wasn't waiting for a dip. Didn't matter whatever the price was during the live stream, that's what we bought. And 2 years later, we're up 200%. That's how convinced I was that we were at the bottom of the bear 2 years ago for alts. No extra cash right now. Yep. You calculated the taxes on lotto winners? Yeah. It's a lot of money. Right? Everybody who's in the 30s, you can average down. Awesomeness. I'm the boss, Manuel. Thank you. Just hold. I mean, what else can you do at this point? You can sell, but then don't be like CZ. No. Things to avoid in crypto. Things to avoid in crypto, CZ says. Selling the dip. Selling the dip. Avoid that. Don't do that. That's what CZ says. He's a rich man. He's a very rich man. Don't do that. Do not do that. I'm not selling. Again, I'm not selling. When did I start trading crypto? January 29th, 2021. A day that will forever live in infamy. January 29th, 2021. We sell on the big green candles, lunatic. Sell on the big green candles. And Mr. Stickman here, Mr. Stickman is being funny. Yeah. Aren't those sound effects great? I love them. Oh. How are we going to get through the day, huh? How are we going to get through the day? Your best play is Solana. Solana's done great. No doubt. Solana's done very well. My best play this whole cycle has been Jasmine. Percentage-wise. Jasmine. And it's the one I had the least conviction in. So I didn't put enough in. All right. January 28th. It was still going up on the 29th. That's what it was. Because at 8 o'clock at night, it changed to the next day, and it was still going up. I remember that. January 28th. I erased the magnet, Maramello. To make my video this morning, I had to erase the magnet, so I had a nice clean screen. I got rid of all of my horizontal lines. I cleaned it all up for my video this morning because it had to be crystal clear what I was saying. So I deleted the magnet. So this is all my fault. It's all my fault. I had to have a nice clean chart for the video. Is Bonk coming back up yet? Ah, there we go. All right. There's hope after all. Bonk is back in the green. All right. Let's go, Bonk. Let's go. This reminds me of last August when Doge was 10 cents and everyone was convinced it was going to zero. I know, right? And yet I put the word gift on my chart. I said it's a gift. And in fact, that I have not deleted. I haven't deleted that on my Doge chart. Gift right there. August 2024. Gift. Still on my chart. That's what I was telling people last August. That is a gift, my friends. It's a gift. And then look what happened. I couldn't have been clearer than that, right? I couldn't have been clearer. Like, guys, don't you see what's happening? Oh, gift. Hey, John, how are you? Orbit, bought some more Doge, doing your part. So what have you learned, Manuel? Sell on the big green candles, buy on the big red candles. Buy when there's fear and greed. Yep. It's that simple. Isn't that something? It's that simple. Japan is loosening crypto. Nobody buys crypto in Japan. That's the thing. The Japanese are not into buying crypto. The Koreans are big time into crypto, but not the Japanese. First week of September, going to load up, Cam. Black Denim is buying. Hi, Garmin. My last buy was on July 4th. A Labor Day purchase will be doing well. Yeah, I mean, it's all lining up for a big dip on Monday. We got the World Liberty Finance token launching. It's a Trump-related thing. The markets are going to dump. I can feel it. It's just like, oh no, here we go again. Monday, Labor Day. So, yep, that might be what it is this year. It's not going to be the PPI. It's going to be World Liberty Finance, Trump thing that's going to cause the market to tank. And that'll be on Monday. Aw, Nick, the friends we made along the way. That's awesome. I know, right, Bada Ding? I wonder who said that. I wonder who said that. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. I watched one of your August videos from 2024. Is a pump imminent? It was 10.6 cents for a Doge at the time. Yep. The gift. Another Trump dump coming. It's coming. What, friends? Why do you have to hurt me so? You guys. Oh, that's funny. What happened? What happened? Oh, no. Oh, Ben Shelton had to withdraw from the U.S. Open. He's injured. Aw. That's too bad. No, Trump's not speaking. It's the World Liberty Finance token is launching on Monday. That's what it is. Another stupid Trump-related thing. It's all been bad. There's going to be a $2 Doge party in Dubai, Christian. Ramon is going to fly us all there. Oh. Is the World Liberty Finance a stablecoin? No, it's not. That's USD1. USD1 is the stablecoin, and that's already out. This is just a stupid token. Just a stupid token. Michael Francis, the Bob Boss guy. put out a video liking Trump to the Godfather. People that watch that stuff buy XRP. Oh. Dumb. God. Everything associated with XRP is dumb. It's just dumb. What are you going to do? We can watch Bonk. Because Bonk is the only thing going up. It's the only thing going up is Bonk. Let's go. Is there anything else in the green? Crypto heat map. Oh, crypto heat map is looking very red, my friends. We got to go down here to Pi. What else? Bonk. KuCoin. What else? Pax Gold is in the green. Awesome. Pith is in the green. Pump.fun is in the green. There we go. Everything else, red. Let's go, Bonk. Yeah, Tether goes between like 0.000001 in the green, and then it goes gray, even, and then it goes red, 0.000001. Hey, if you like red, check out the crypto heat map. Very red, except for Tether. Ooh, Tether. Woohoo! Should have bought Tether today. Oh, there it goes. Back to gray. Tether. Yeah. Turn up the heat. Bonk in the green. Hey, knock stars. That's what Trump does before he crashes the market like Trump coin. Here he comes again. I know, right? That's what I'm thinking. You like Trump, but he hasn't been good for crypto. It's true. Yeah, I'm not looking at the crypto bubbles. It's pretty much the same. If you're on Robinhood, you can sell and buy back quickly. Then your P&L will show less than before you sold. I know, but in crypto, you can't do that because of the spread between the bid and the ask. You'd be buying it low, you'd be selling it low and then buying it back higher. You lose on that deal. The way Robinhood works. We're going to make crypto great again. HWH International CDC. I remember looking at this before. HWH. Weren't they going to do a split or something? Is that what I remember? Crazy wick up, back down. This thing's doing nothing. Yeah, there's the split right there. Yeah, I remember this. And what did I say? I said sell before the split, right? And then buy back in after. That was back in February. It split. Why do you want to buy this thing? It's got nothing going for it. This has absolutely nothing going for it. I mean, it hasn't moved since late February. It's right where it was. Same. And then you look at what the S&P 500 has done since February. And it's gone up. Up, up, up. So, yeah, unless you know something about that company and what they're doing, I wouldn't trust it. Remember not to sell in September. Don't forget to smash the likes. September is historically a red month. Why would World Liberty release in September? Because they're stupid. I don't know. It's like, they're stupid. What are you doing? What are you doing? I wonder if there's been any kind of curveballs this bull cycle with Dogecoin. I mean, it just has dropped harder than a lot of others on the reds. And it's had a couple nice little pumps. That's about as expected. I'd be shorting World Liberty Finance. That's who's going to make the money, are the shorters. Wake me up when September ends. And then Q4 begins. Yep. I would play that song, but I'd get a copyright strike. So I can't play that song. Yeah, Green Day. And I don't know how many green days there's going to be in September. Or like red day. Exactly, Dan. Or like red day. But that's exciting news on Bonk if it's true. So what is World Liberty Finance going to be trading at when it drops on Monday? Don't know. Can you even do W? Does it even show up? Not yet. Oh wait, crypto. World Liberty Finance. Not trading yet. It's all set up. But not trading yet. The Green Day lead singer was a day trader. Red October. I remember that movie. That was some submarine movie, wasn't it? Red October? Yeah, The Hunt for Red October. I remember that. Isn't that off of like a Tom Clancy book or something? I would short that stock, but I can't afford any more taxes, so I'm stuck. Exactly. The movie came with red VHS tape. Oh my God. Everything's starting to look a little green at the moment. Jets waiting for that paycheck. That might have been the dip right there 30 minutes ago. That might have been that last little flush out. $107.5 for Bitcoin. I hardly remember the movie, but I remember it being good, but I haven't seen it in so many years. Right, October cannot be red. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yeah, it's holding here. Doge is definitely holding here. Hey, Kriss, how are you? Labor Days. Labor Days. Good question. Good question. Let's look at what happened last year. What day was Labor Day last year? I got to look at the calendar for that. Labor Day was the 2nd last year. So it was just trading up and down. Trading up and down. The day before Labor Day, it went down to 9.5 cents. And then on Labor Day, it traded up to 9.9. Then the day after Labor Day, traded back down to 9.66. So it was just chopping around. That's what happened last Labor Day. But yeah, there was a big dump on the Sunday. The Sunday, the day before Labor Day, had a big dump. So, what do you think? Think this Sunday there's going to be a big dump? It could. I know, 9-cent Dogecoin there. And then we had that one wick that went down to $8.95. That was just 1 year ago. I have no faith in ICP. Where will World Liberty Finance token be trading? Well, we see it already set up on MEXC, so we know it'll be there. MEXC has it all set up. But I don't know where else. Gate.io. Gate.io and MEXC. Those are winners. Those are the winning exchanges. They're all set up. I don't know how long it'll take Coinbase to list it, Binance, but they'll list it. If there's trading involved, they will list them. Yep, that's true, Lunatic. Doge still a top 10 coin after all of this. All of this. Sean Connery was the captain, but wasn't he the Russian captain? If I remember, he was the Russian. It's all a haze. It's been so long. Winner, winner. They will list World Liberty after the dump. No, they'll want the dump. They'll want the trading. They make money on the fees for every buy and every sell. They would want it. In Russia, Dogecoin buys you. I like that. I like that. We got the pinger going off, meaning prices are going up, taking out some shorts here. Look at ETH coming up. They're taking out some shorts. Once it's on Robinhood, then it's time to short. Right. Exactly. Yep. Getting the shorts on ETH right there. Almost $1 million right there on ETH just got wiped out. More than $1 million. shorting. Yeah, so I don't know what all exchanges are ready to start trading World Liberty when it starts. I don't know. I don't even know how that works, actually. They send them a bunch of tokens that they can use for liquidity. Like this MEXC already have a big bag of World Liberty Finance tokens that the team sent them. All right, we're pinging on the green candles here, especially ETH. ETH is moving up, pinging on the greens. Let's go. ETH, ETH, ETH. That's why you don't short. That's why you don't do leverage longs. They wipe you out one way or the other. Oh, Gucci, right? But not Hermes. Not Hermes. Which we learned how to pronounce yesterday thanks to our friend Charlotte. Hermes. It's an Hermes bag. All right, now I know. All right, gang, that's what we got today. So, Saturday, I'll be live again. So, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got notifications on. It's all good. It's all good for tomorrow. Let's pronounce Hermes. No. Hermes. Hermes. I hope everyone has a great Friday evening. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.